What does a mechanical engineer do? What is mechanical engineering? Mechanical engineering emerged as a field during the Industrial Revolution in Europe in the 18th century. However, its development can be traced back several thousands of years around the world. It is perhaps the most diverse of engineering disciplines. Mechanical engineers play an important role in the automotive, aerospace, biotechnology, computer and electronics, and manufacturing industries. They design, develop, build, and test all sorts of mechanical devices, tools, engines, and machines. Mechanical engineers are able to design and manufacture everything from small parts like miniature connectors to large machine tools like drill presses. They take a product from start to finish and design for aesthetics, functionality, and durability. What does a mechanical engineer do? In order to design and manufacture mechanical systems, mechanical engineers need to have a deep understanding of mechanics, dynamics, thermodynamics, electricity, and structural analysis. They also need to be able to use computers, CAD, computer-aided design, and CAM, computer-aided manufacturing, to produce and analyze their designs, as well as to monitor the quality of products. Mechanical engineers typically do the following. Number 1, analyze problems to see how a mechanical device might help solve the problem. Number 2, design or redesign mechanical devices, creating blueprints so the device can be built. Number 3, develop a prototype of the device and test the prototype. And number 4, analyze the test results and change the design as needed. Number 5, oversee the manufacturing process. Mechanical engineers use many types of tools, engines, and machines, such as number 1, electric generators, internal combustion engines, and steam and gas turbines. Number 2, power-using machines, such as refrigeration and air conditioning. Number 3, industrial production equipment, including robots used in manufacturing. Number 4, other machines inside buildings, such as elevators and escalators. Number 5, machine tools and tools for other engineers. And number 6, material handling systems, such as conveyor systems and automated transfer stations. Different types of mechanical engineers. Number 1, automotive research engineers. Automotive research engineers try to improve the performance of cars by working to improve traditional features of cars, such as suspension, and work on aerodynamics and new possible fuels. Automotive research engineers focus on the development of passenger cars, trucks, buses, motorcycles, or off-road vehicles. They design new products, modify existing ones, troubleshoot, and solve engineering problems. Number 2, heating and cooling systems engineers. Heat engineering, also known as heat transfer or thermal sciences, is an academic specialty of mechanical engineering. Heating and cooling systems engineers develop environmental systems that keep temperatures and humidity within certain limits, for airplanes, trains, cars, computer rooms, and schools. They design test control apparatus, as well as equipment, and develop procedures for testing products. They also calculate energy losses for buildings, using equipment such as computers, combustion analyzers, or pressure gauges. Number 3, robotics engineers. A robotics engineer is a behind-the-scenes designer who is responsible for creating robots and robotic systems that are able to perform duties that humans are either unable or prefer not to complete. Robotic engineers will spend the majority of their time designing the plans needed to build robots and will also design the processes necessary for the robot to run correctly. Through their creations, a robotics engineer helps to make jobs safer, easier, and more efficient, particularly in the manufacturing industry. Number 4, materials engineers. Materials engineers attempt to solve problems in several different engineering fields, such as mechanical, chemical, electrical, civil, nuclear, and aerospace. They do this by developing, processing, and testing materials in order to create new materials that meet certain mechanical, electrical, and chemical requirements. Materials engineers study the chemical properties, structures, and mechanical uses of plastics, metals, nanomaterials, extremely small substances, ceramics, and composites according to the place of usage. Are you suited to be a mechanical engineer? Mechanical engineers have distinct personalities. They tend to be investigative individuals, which means they're intellectual, introspective, and inquisitive. They are curious, methodical, rational, analytical, and logical. Some of them are also realistic, meaning they're independent, stable, persistent, genuine, practical, and thrifty.